All right, Game and Compute, what is up? Happy Kwanzaa, day one. Happy, I guess, second part of the first day of Hanukkah. Because it starts every sundown starts a new day, so we're still on the first day of Hanukkah, technically. But happy holidays, guys. Happy Boxing Day. Um, I'm still enjoying myself for the holidays. Uh, so let's talk about any little updates we've got going on here. eBay store. Okay, I'm off restriction, I think. I don't know, maybe I'm still on restriction. But I went back and checked my online store and I realized one of my posts for the beauty product actually it's on an auction for 7 days, which I opened on December 19th. That 7 day auction hasn't ended yet, and I actually have someone bidding on an item, and I think there are 9 other viewers. So at the moment, I'm gonna get the price that I asked for. Today is the seventh, the seventh deadline, the 7th day deadline for that product. Somehow, the VERO thing missed it, so it didn't get restricted, and it's been kind of rolling. Now I'm not sure if somebody placed their bid and that's why it can't get taken down. I don't know when someone placed their bid, but I didn't see it until like yesterday or last night or something. And so I'm not really too sure when somebody actually bid on it. I just went back through all the stuff that I had posted and just was scrolling through like all of them and saw that, you know, one was selling. So luckily that sale ends today at 4:11 p.m. So I would have just enough time to ship it today. If no one else bids on it and there's no bidding war within the next few hours, I guess the issue is going to become that, let's see how much the shipping costs. Now, this item I had posted with doing some of that like A/B type testing. And so let me explain kind of the process. I wrote it down. So if you guys recall, I was trying to avoid getting restricted, and in that process, I was testing out a lot of different variables. So I had, just to recap, I had some items that were posted for 3 days on December 19th of 2024. They were under a 3-day auction with a picture of the product with no box. So I had those at various price points from $13.95, $15.95, $20.95. Selling with no reserve, with a quantity of 1. They each had a $1 fee, I believe. I didn't complete my spreadsheet here, but I think they all had a $1 fee. I think I put free shipping for all of them. And then the ad rate was about 15.5% for those. Now every single one of those got taken down. I also had a let me see, a 3-day auction with the photo that had a box. So it was just the photo of the box alone. with no, a photo of the box alone, with no pictures of the device at all. And I listed that for starting bid $29.95. Same other parameters. No reserve, quantity of one, a fee of $1 for posting. Shipping I probably put for free. I want to say it was a 15.5% ad rate. And then I put some new pictures up for, I guess these were posted. Oh, I have my dates wrong. Do I? 12. Okay, so December 19th versus December 22nd. I guess I posted things on December 22nd as well. For either a 3-day, 5-day, or 7-day auction. All of those items were a quantity of one listed at $29.95. No reserve. It still had the $1 posting fee. For those, I put shipping for 2 to 5 business days between $5.98 and $8.82, and the ad rate at 18.1%. So there's something I didn't write here, because this one product that's on 7-day auction, I guess I didn't write it down. It would have been from December 19th. I'm curious to know if I used a 15.5% ad rate, but it is the lowest starting bid at $13.95. Now, the reason why I'm doing it this way, it sounds crazy, I know, but if it wasn't for this VERO restriction thing, I probably wouldn't be going out of my way so much to be trying to post with a lot of variety of items to sell. Now, these are all the same item. They're all beauty devices, the same beauty device, the same one I've been talking about this whole time. The same beauty device in a box, unused, brand new, that I got shipped to myself, that I purchased out of my own pocket, that I physically own these products. And so my thinking was, let's see which ones actually hold, like which ones somebody's willing to buy. It looks like the lowest price point is definitely the most views that any of them have had, and it also got left alone. Now, I'm not going to go too much into the whole paranoid aspect of this, but part of me is wondering if these competitors didn't report to VERO, eBay's VERO policy thing, because it was such a low price that it's like, okay, maybe I'm just not going to make a profit off of it anyways, because it's priced so low. I mean, shipping is going to be pretty much the same price that I'm selling for if the shipping's listed for free. So, but I mean, the thing is, I don't have any other products to compare to because they all got unlisted so quickly. So that's where I'm a little bit confused if it's the price point that's making people look at it and view it and stay kind of interested, or if it's just the fact that it's one that some reason never got taken down. They never restricted this post. It never got taken down. I don't know if that was accidental or purposeful. I don't know if they did that because they're like, oh, look at this one. It's probably not going to make a profit anyways after shipping, so we'll just leave that one and not report it to VERO, if that was what the competitor was thinking. Or if they were just, so exhausted from restricting all my other posts that they basically, you know, just missed it, because I've been posting every time the restriction gets lifted, or every time I notice that my items got taken down, I just reposted them. And then after a while, like you guys know, with the other episodes, as I explained, I started relisting and changing a little bit of the variables here and there. So, of all the things that have gotten taken down, this specific product, this specific listing is still live and it's actually selling. And so, in about 6 hours or so, I should be at the post office shipping it out to the buyer if they don't cancel or something. But I'll know at 4:11 p.m. today. Best case scenario, more people bid and kind of raise the price because there are other people viewing. That would be nice. I don't know how much shipping is going to cost me. I'm willing to come out of pocket just for ratings and things, just to kind of like get some more traffic to the store. But I also wanted to talk to you guys about a new part of the process. Now that I'm off restriction, now that I'm off punishment, I guess, at least for now. Now that I'm off restriction, I decided to test out opening the eBay store. It renews once a month. It was like $7.99 or $7.95 because I didn't pay the annual. I'm gonna try it out for a month and then see if I want to pay the annual rate, because it's like $48 or so for the year, which isn't bad. That's almost the price that I'm paying for my Shopify store per month. And so I guess what I like with eBay, I've been crapping on them this whole time for obvious reasons. And I should probably note, I don't only have this one beauty product, this beauty device product. This isn't the only product I have posted. I have an electronics product posted, and I'm about to post some accessories. And so, like some charging cables and stuff like that, just some accessories. So I'm about to post that today. But yeah, my other post is the electronics item. That one didn't get removed at all. Nobody's said anything about it. Nobody's complaining. Also, nobody's looking at it and nobody's bidding on it. And so it's not selling, and it's not even getting views. But at this point, I don't think this one's gonna make any money. I can do what I can on my end to kind of decrease the shipping. If I use flat rate, I'm already coming out of pocket like $3 or so. Now, eBay does give you a discounted shipping. I don't know how much that discounted shipping is specifically. I'll know in a few hours. In the later half of my day, I'll know more details, and I'll post more updated information. It's just, this is kind of what's on my mind now, so I want to post about it now while I've kind of got it on my mind and I'm thinking about it. Now I'm excited to try and test out some of eBay's marketing tools. Since I'm paying, for this now, I'm excited to kind of check things out and see, kind of, what this store looks like. So far, I've only added a banner and a logo and a description of the store. I'm gonna be posting more, but yeah, I guess maybe like a little bit pleased that there's some kind of action that's not just getting restricted, because that is not really how anybody wants to spend their time, is dealing with that. So let me see. Alright, I'm looking, so this subscription is at $7.95, just to be exact. And then, yeah, you have these store categories. So you can manage those categories. You can create 0 to 3 to up to 300 categories. And they can also have subcategories, listing, and a category number. And there's also this store traffic tab. It's pretty cool. It shows how many visits you've had in the last 31 days. So it looks like I've had some visitors, only 10, but 10 is better than 0. And it looks like I had visitors on the 18th, the 7th or 8th, and then November 27th. And it gives you options to optimize your store, and basically that is creating basic branding like your logo, billboard, descriptions, and more. Marketing your strengths to relevant buyers. You can make coupons. You can make it says segment your buyer groups and build robust marketing campaigns. Reach a whole new audience with new social capabilities. Stage the ultimate merchandised shopping experience. So it gives you all these things that you can try to do, like you can use eBay social widget, and you can share the post on social media, and you can feature listings to showcase your selling strengths. And so I'm gonna probably go through this store optimization under this traffic tab and get that going. It also gives you an option for newsletters. You can create newsletter campaigns. Now, I don't really know for sure as far as these newsletter campaigns and things, like how much worth the energy would that be? I mean, I have an email list through Klaviyo that's connected to my Shopify store. So that might be one method, but it does feel a little bit like a lot to be like going back and forth between eBay and Shopify. In all honesty, I'd almost like to only deal with eBay, just because, I mean, Shopify is powerful, but it's kind of hard to get traffic to Shopify. I guess one thing I like about eBay is that there's already traffic. It's already a search engine. I don't think Shopify has that option. Like, if you go to Shopify, I don't know if you can even search Shopify stores. Like, people don't use it that way. Like, people use it to make a brand. They have a domain name and they set up their .com or use the Shopify domain to kind of make their own store. So I don't really think, as far as traffic, I don't really think Shopify does that much, unless you're paying out of pocket for advertising, for marketing, which I have done through TikTok Shop before, but it seems like on Shopify it's easy to get traffic, but as far as getting sales, I never really understood why I wasn't really getting the sales on there as much. if I found a price point for this that's gonna work, I mean, I've really got to figure out the shipping costs because that's gonna be probably an issue. And I'm also gonna be realistic that I'm just gonna think that it's an error that this competitor didn't see this specific listing and let it go through, or maybe if somebody had already like jumped on it, maybe eBay doesn't let them, you know, get a listing removed if somebody else is already bidding on it. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not sure yet. I don't really see myself making a newsletter, even though I like to write. I really don't know, unless it's new inventory, maybe. And I don't know. I'll see how the lead capture is with Shopify. I mean, I like having a Shopify store open, and it is kind of funny. It's like it's not like with this beauty product. I've posted it not just on eBay. I've only just had issues on eBay. I've posted it in other places. It's on OfferUp, no issues on OfferUp. It's on Shopify, no issues on Shopify. It's on TikTok Shop, no issues there. All my issues have been through eBay. With this VERO restriction thing, and I'm still not getting any answers on that. With the store, you can also use social. It says their social page is moving to a new place. To visit, go to the marketing tab and then go to social. So you can reach new audiences with social media, create custom posts for social to delight and react. To delight and reach new buyers. I don't know why that's such a tongue twister. But you can have your social accounts, and you can link accounts. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about certain stuff like that. Like, I like to tinker, so when it comes to certain products, certain devices, that I'm going to be selling, like, I can see some of the stuff that I use for, like, computer repairs, like that type of electronics that I'm selling. I can see that, as something I would probably make video footage about. It's just a lot of work. It's a lot. It's a lot to be like creating video footage and then uploading it. Even if you don't edit it, it still takes time. And so realistically, I'd have to work that into my schedule. You know, if you're doing this kind of stuff all by yourself, it's like it can be a little bit rough. But also to do it yourself, it's going to be free other than the time you spend. You can give subscriber discounts, it looks like. And it has these different offer terms. I don't know how far I'm going to go with some of this stuff. You can manage subscriptions, and then it has time away. So I guess if you're not checking your store, you can kind of put your hours, I guess. You still have overview, orders, listings. And I've talked about this a little bit. I went through these tabs before, but I'm kind of looking at them more now because I have a store now. I think for the price, this is probably one of the cheaper stores I've seen. Shopify costs more. I mean, you can get like I think a month for $1 or something, or they have like a very very basic TikTok shop version of a store for Shopify, but it's so basic. Like you'd have to basically build it up yourself so it looks better. But yeah, it could be interesting. So you know, you can create discounts and things. I mean, I don't know if I would even create a discount because the one that I'm selling, it's only one that I'm selling so far. It's already gonna cost a lot. So it's already gonna cost me out of pocket, which isn't smart, but also sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Um, Now I'm really liking this advertising tab. It's showing me campaign performance. It shows you promoted listings, promoted stores, and promoted offsite. Um, and I talked about this before with the metrics. So this is showing that um, I've had 125 clicks, so that's a lot. Um, 0 sold, 0 sales, 0 ad fees. Click-through rate is 0.43%. So that has increased. And sales conversion rate, I don't have any of that, or the average CPC, or the ROAS. So I don't have anything for any of those. But there's a graph at the bottom. If I look at the past 31 days, it shows ads impact and ads performance. So it looks like my ads and things are actually performing okay. And it does show that of the of the times where I have paid a higher fee, um, I'm trying to see what this graph is actually talking about. Ad performance. So it has the date and it has the performance. So the ones with the lower ad rate, the ad fees, seem to have lower performance. So anything under $1 is basically leading to no traffic. It looks like once we're getting closer to like $1, we're at about 3. I don't know if this number 3, what these other numbers on the right side column mean. One promoted listing. I don't really know for sure, but it says here I have 5 listings, over 28,000 impressions, 125 clicks, 0 sold, and then all those other stats I gave you before. And so it looks like basically overall the ones where it was like about $4.50, those are the ones that are leading to more. So the promoted listings that have a higher rate of promotion are performing better. So it looks like it makes sense to use, their promotion and keeping those ad rates kind of high. When I look at the ads impact, it says see how your ads interact. Campaign performance graphs now show how multiple ad types work together to convert shoppers into buyers. For even more data, including organic metrics, check the performance tab. The performance tab's traffic page. And so if I'm only looking at 31 days, it's kind of showing that Uh, there's high promotion. There's promoted listings in the 4,000 range. It says 4,000 promoted listings. So there's some movement, a little bit of traction here, but it sounds like unfortunately the one thing that I'm having sold today, once this auction ends, I guess the one issue I'm gonna have is gonna be losing money on it, because not only am I losing money because there's $1 coming out just for the listing. There's going to be the shipping that's God only knows how much it's going to cost me. And I have some of my own like packing supplies and stuff too. Like if I have to go buy more of that, that's going to cut into the profit too. And then the ad rate at 15.5%. I mean, they're going to take their cut at 15.5. So, and then if I factor in that I paid like $7.95 for the store, that's a monthly fee. But if you can see what I'm saying, it's like everything adding up is like there's no profit out of this almost, unless I guess unless shipping ends up being super cheap, which I don't think it will be. I don't think it's like for an item that weighs. If I put 2 pounds as weight, and I don't even think it weighs 2 pounds, it weighs less than that. But if I put 2 pounds, and then with the box I'm using, it's about twice as wide, but it fits pretty snugly in there. So it's about 4 inches by 8 by 8 inches. That seems like it should run me about $16 to ship, at least by the USPS site. So I guess we'll see. Flat rate isn't any cheaper, and like I said, eBay does give you a little bit of a discount when you use their shipping labels. But like I said, all those expenses taken into account, even without those expenses, I'm already not making a profit. So once I add all those expenses back in, I'm definitely not making a profit, guys. So, and if I am making a profit, it's gonna be like $1 or $2. It's not gonna be a massive profit. But, that's kind of how you got to do the math. It's like you got to think about it, you know. Now, in a way, I'm definitely making a profit on some level, due to getting like holiday money and stuff like that. Like, so there's money that I have in a reserve account that I'm using for these projects. Like, I'm not like just like working and spending all my money on like trying to do eBay sales. This money comes from other places, or it comes from like doing other stuff, and the money gets recycled back into projects and things. But I'm willing to lose some money on it. I mean, I think about it. I'm like, how else am I gonna entertain myself? Like, go spend money going to movies, go spend money, with like paying for Netflix subscriptions, or spend money buying video games. It's like I would have been spending the money anyways on something else. So I'd rather spend the money on, trying to sell stuff. Like, to me, it just makes more sense. To me, it's like a game. I like it. I like recording content about it. I don't really like the troubleshooting part of things, but that's kind of what it seems like I have to and get to deal with on a regular basis, is all that kind of troubleshooting stuff. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about kind of what's going on now. And let's see. Yeah, you get your I don't know. You can like track all your performance and everything. and I kind of like the metrics that it gives you. That's pretty cool. I can appreciate that. Um, and yeah, it doesn't, it, you know, it's, it's something that I think is worth tracking. Now, for people that are also trying to do this, um, I think what might work best for you is definitely not posting items that are going to get you restricted. That's going to waste so much of your time and effort and energy. Um, but definitely researching things out, seeing how you can like be competitive with others. Um, sourcing products is gonna get rocky on eBay though, guys. I mean, as I recorded previously in the episode I posted yesterday, it's gonna get rocky. People have already been experiencing difficulties with these different companies and all this VERO stuff. Um, People are also experiencing issues with PayPal Honey, um, with affiliate marketing and stuff, affiliate sales. Be careful. Just, you know, don't drop a whole bunch of money into stuff until you're sure. That's what I would say. I've taken some risks, not a lot, but some risks on some funds that I had available. And, you know, at this point, I'm pretty deep into this project, but we've got one sale. It might not be profitable. We'll see. I'll post about that later. I'm gonna be posting my accessories today, and I don't really think I'm gonna have the energy to really make footage about this electronics device. Um, I could, but I'd basically have to like, nah, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to. Right now, because I've been up early this morning and I've already spent like half the day, um, kind of learning about this seller hub and this eBay store, and let's just hope for the best. I mean, you know, one sale isn't bad, and it looks like if there's 9 people viewing, they're interested. So I'm gonna see what I can do about that. Um, and um, see if maybe it's the price. Um, if it's the price that's the issue, because I don't know. Because I'm thinking if I can sell something at a low price on eBay, I can probably sell it other places at a low price. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out the shipping. So that's what I'm kind of gonna be researching today is like the shipping stuff, and then posting the new items. I have some photos to edit before I post them, and then I want to, if I get a second wind of energy, I'll work on some video footage with some of the products. Maybe video would go a long way. I don't really know. And then I've got to figure out what I want to do about the Shopify store. I don't know if you can add a domain name to an eBay store. I haven't seen any option for that. I don't know if you can make it a .com because technically eBay wants to keep their platform. I don't think they let you make a store like that. I think you could direct traffic to another store. I'm a little hesitant though because I don't want these competitors like snooping around on my official Shopify store and have them up in there trying to like ban me on there too. But I guess we're gonna see. I'm gonna probably do a lot more studying through things today and seeing kind of like what I can find out. I don't know if you can attach Google Analytics to this store. I don't know. But it seems like their metrics and tracking for your performance and everything, I think they've got like a lot of data to work with. I guess the issue with the data is that for my specific product, I'm really going to have to figure out another way to kind of sell it. But yeah, I'll know by the end of today about the shipping, and then I'll finish up this recording and post it once I have those details, because that's kind of the missing information. Alright guys, so we're back. So my account is still restricted from December, not 19th, it's saying 21st now, even though I think it was from the 19th, and right now it's December 27th. I just talked to customer service. They said it would be restored by December 28th because they don't count the day that it was first restricted. And again, the restriction is for posting some intellectual property that I don't know what the intellectual property specifically is. But somehow in the midst of all of this, one of my items somehow slipped through and was able to get sold. And I wasn't 100% sure yesterday because I was like, well, what do you do when your account is restricted? Are they even going to let the order go through? So lo and behold, a little after 4 p.m. yesterday, no one else bidded on the item. It sold. The beauty product, even though all the other ones got removed. It said that there's like 20 something that have been removed so far, but this one sold for 13 something dollars. Let me see, I can give the exact, I don't know if it's going to show me that, but for the exact item, alright, so it's basically showing that's not gonna help. It's basically showing that this item sold for $13.95. The fees were $2.39. The net was $11.56. It's going from California to Ohio. I picked for the buyer, I picked for the seller to be the one in charge of the shipping. That was a mistake. I won't be doing that again. Because I lost a lot of money on shipping. It looks like I lost about $8.35 on shipping, leaving me with a total profit of $1.39. So, wait. Sorry, I missed some other fees. My apologies. So it's showing me a lot of these different things. Let me see. So one of the fees, the $2.39, was just from when they purchased it, and then another fee was because of the promotion. So that percentage of promotion, let me see, which was about maybe it was 15.5% or maybe it was 18.1%. I'm not 100% sure. But the promoted listing, that fee was $1.82, leaving me with the profit of only $9.74. And then yeah, after paying for the shipping label, which was $8.35, the profit is $1.39. So I lost a lot of money on this. But at least we're coming out profitable now. At least on this one item, it's profitable. Overall, it's not going to cover all the expenses just from one order. And I'm still restricted till tomorrow. So the new electronics accessory that I posted yesterday, still, I tried to post. I basically drafted it, and then by the time I went to post it, I saw the other message that says I'm still restricted, and so my restriction won't lift until tomorrow, December 28th. But so far I've done nothing but lose money. But again, all of the items that I had posted that got removed, all of those items I got refunded for the fee, the listing fee. So yeah, so far I've got these funds that will be waiting till, it says January 10th. So we wait, it looks like about 13 days or so, 14 days to get any of the money. So for $1.39, you're waiting like 2 weeks. And so that, in my opinion, is not good. But at least we have some kind of an answer. I've still got, it looks like, okay, so I guess with this item, one thing I should mention is that the buyer originally stated, they chose shipping, and they purchased flat rate for a medium-sized box, which is like 16 something dollars, like $16 shipping and handling, but you don't pay for the box. Well, I guess it's baked into the price, but $16 shipping and handling. And mind you, the item sold for $13.95. So a $13.95 item, if I were to pay $16 shipping out of pocket, I'd be losing almost $3-4. So I ended up choosing ground, which should get it there within the same amount of time. I found a box in my garage that was for, I guess someone in my house had ordered some chisel markers or something, and the item fit in that box. Now I have other boxes. They're like old boxes from Amazon Prime and boxes like that. I've used them before for OfferUp purchases. What I try and do is I usually tape over what I can. I tape over with like white masking tape, and then I tape over that with like the clear packing tape, and do as much Sharpie scribbling out as I can, and then I put the shipping label. I usually don't cut it out. I make it like a big, whatever the big piece of paper is that can just fit over whatever the old label was. I might layer it with another piece of paper underneath so that it's not scanning some barcode that it might be able to see through the paper. And then, it's usually I've used that. So far, I haven't had to purchase any boxes. Now, it doesn't look the most like absolute pristine professional, because these are reused boxes. But I mean, at the end of the day, so long as you pack things well, you know, I put all the packing paper, bubble wrap, all kinds of stuff in there. I keep a lot of my stuff from Amazon Prime, even the bags or the boxes, like those bubble bags and those bubble mailer envelopes and all that kind of stuff, because you can still use that as extra packing material inside the box, because it is bubble, you know, bubble plastic. So, you know, I would recommend keeping that kind of stuff, at least at first, so that you're not spending what little profits you do make. Because I did make a mistake on this one, saying that the buyer would pay the shipping. Saying that the seller, myself, would pay the shipping. Now, I don't want to pay the shipping. So I took the shipping out of the cost. And I was able to purchase the shipping label with the buyer's purchase label, with the buyer's purchase price for the product. Now, they didn't buy shipping. I listed it so that I would buy the shipping, just to make it more appealing. So that is kind of what got the first sale in. I guess right now we're shooting for reviews, good reviews. We're shooting for just, you know, efficiency. I did realize that some of the boxes, of the items that I have stored to sell, some of them that maybe I didn't look at fully because they're still in the original boxing, in the original box from China. All I did was open the boxes, but I didn't really like fully inspect. So I did, you know, the one that I took photos of, I didn't want to post that one because it has barcode. So I didn't ship that one. I shipped a different box. And then this, when I was looking through the other boxes of products, this is for the beauty device. When I looked at the other boxes of the beauty device products, some of them were kind of smushed boxes. Now, it doesn't look like the product is damaged, but I wouldn't know if I don't open the box and check, and that would make it an open box. But I think as a seller, it's important, if the boxes aren't shrink wrapped or something, go ahead and open them and look inside and make sure everything is, you know, not damaged. Because if you have something chipped or whatever, I mean, it's just simple to just open it and check versus like keeping it closed completely. And these boxes don't have any tape or any shrink wrap, no plastic around them. And so I can easily open them as long as I don't damage the boxes. So that one I might sell for cheaper, just because it's, I might sell it for cheaper just because it's, how do I say this? I might sell it for cheaper just because it's damaged. The box is damaged. And I think what I'm gonna do today actually is work on my OfferUp account, because so far nothing's wrong with it. There's no restrictions, so I'm probably just gonna work on OfferUp, see if I can maybe post some more stuff, maybe promote some of the listings. I may have accidentally paid for a month of promotion services through OfferUp. So if I am doing that, let me see if I can check. If I am accidentally paying for that, I'm gonna actually just post some stuff up on there. Now OfferUp, I guess the issue I get with OfferUp is that it's always sending me notifications. So it always looks like I have messages, and I can't turn off the notifications on the app. I've tried so many times, and I've turned it off on my phone. I've turned off all the notifications everywhere I could find to do it, and it's still not turning off. So let me see, with this beauty device, it's getting views. Let's see. It's selling for $24.95. I don't know if that's with shipping. That's almost $10, $11 more. Okay, ships for $9.99. So if I bring this one down to the price of the eBay one that I just sold, because that sounds to be a price that maybe is reasonable, I got to do some math on it and see kind of what I need to be making now. Because if my profit margins are about to be smaller than what I thought, I'm going to need to decrease that. But I think in the beginning, in my opinion, this is my opinion, it's worth playing with the price ranges just to get any kind of profit and any kind of reviews. That's going to bump you up a little bit, at least I'd hope. It'll kind of help with your stores online and stuff. And yeah, I'm just hoping it'll be smooth. But yeah, I'm gonna post this on Spotify, and I'm actually gonna order. I gotta write this down. I'm gonna order some USPS flat rate. I think they ship for free. They send you them for free. It's gonna take a couple days, and then yeah, I'm gonna work on OfferUp after that. See what I can figure out as far as the budget. eBay, I can't work on eBay at all. My new eBay store doesn't even work, so I can't do anything on eBay because this second account doesn't let me post either. So I don't know. It's saying I have 2 unsold items. Let me see if I can relist one. If I just press relist, will it even let me relist? Shipping. We're gonna have it. Buyer pays the shipping. No returns. List it. Let's see if it'll let me list this on the new store. No. The new store says that my registered status is blocked and cannot complete this request. So I don't really know. The new eBay just doesn't work. Every time I try to post something on there, it gives me some other reason why it doesn't work. But whatever. Yeah. So I'm not like super pleased, but I'm like, I'd rather make a profit than be completely losing money. So I guess what I would say is that I'm okay with at least getting one sale. One thing sold. So I'm happy, I guess, with one, but that it's not, it can't go on this way. I can't keep making like $1.39 per item. Like that's not gonna cover costs. And so, that chunk of what was it, $8.35 coming out for the shipping, and then the $1.82 that came out, and then the actually I opened a starter store. They charged me a subscription fee of $1.54, even though it cost like $7.95 or whatever it was. I don't know. So yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot of fees, and it's annoying. But I just want to talk about it because this is the only item I've been able to sell with all this nonsense going on. Yeah, then there's that $2.39 fee. So I'm getting fees just slammed left and right, in addition to the shipping. And this is on a product that somehow didn't get restricted, or somehow didn't get unlisted. And I'm still not clear if they just didn't unlist it or report it because there was something right with it, which I looked through the pictures again, and there's no way, because they're the exact same photos I've been posting. So I think they just overlooked it, or maybe they saw, oh, that price is so low that I'm not going to make any money off of that. So they're willing to let me make $1.39 profit. Maybe that's what it is. But I might not know more till they answer that question. I can't even test if this product is really selling well. I can't even test it because I can't post it. So somehow I sold one, and I don't even know how I sold it, because I guess it sneaked through all the other listings, and so somehow I sold one of them though and made some profit, but it's not enough to cover much of anything. So it's gonna go back into my business debit account. I don't think I can use that money for anything specific right now, but we're gonna work on OfferUp and see if I can get my OfferUp kind of rolling strong, and maybe I'll adjust some of the prices, promote another listing. I've got some other stuff to post, but it's used, used instruments, and then I have some other stuff to post. Part of me considered just posting in bulk and just selling like as a like wholesale kind of, but I don't have that many items. I have 11 now. I had 12, but I have 11 now. So we'll see if this seller gives me reviews that are, or if this buyer gives me reviews that are good. And this other one says, I see a note on here that also says funds available within 3 days of order. But then it says funds on hold. So of 3 days of order delivery after we confirm that the buyer has no issues with the order upon receipt. So they have to state that, things went well. Oh, they also have a final value fee per order fixed amount is 40 cents. So there's a lot of fees on here, guys. The way that they list this, so I guess, so the item price is $13.95. It says fees based on $15. So we've got sales tax of $1.05, and then they say final value fee. I'm reading this. It says variable percentage health and beauty category. It says rate for $0 to $7,500, and it multiplies 15 times 13.25%, which is equaling $1.99, and then it has that final value fee of 40 cents. So it's saying here that the total fees were $2.39. Sorry if I'm making this more confusing than it needs to be. It's confusing for me too, because there's a lot of different tabs and a lot of them are saying different pieces of information here and there. So I'm kind of like clicking and seeing different charts, different spreadsheets, different numbers. But overall, before the shipping, it said the net proceeds was $11.56. So I don't really care about how to get paid. I'm not like desperate for $1.39. So I'm not gonna worry about that at all. And yeah, so I'm gonna get off of here and post and then get to the store stuff and see kind of where things land from there. But I'm hoping it would be nice, to make some sales over the weekend. We'll see what happens. Thanks for listening.